Hi, good evening all. So today I'm going to discuss about the PostgreSQL source code installation method. So let us see. So previously we covered PostgreSQL database installation through package installation or M installation. Now I'm going to cover the source code installation. Let me take Linux version. Okay. For source code installation, first thing we need to go to the website, default website, that is postgresql.org. So in that, quick links is there, and in that downloads we have the source packages and source. Now our method is to install source code database installation, that means PostgreSQL installation with help of source code. This is our agenda array today. Go to the website, that is a free website which is provided by the PostgreSQL community, that is PostgreSQL.org. So after that website we can see download links. In the download links we have two. One is the packages we have already done with the previous class or previous session. So now our second aim is to install PostgreSQL database using source code method. Now click on the source, then it will display a file browser. In the file browser you can select any one of the version you want to install. Okay, in this case because I am going to select 15.7 version. Okay, you can click on this 15.7 as a step 2. Now once you click on 15.7, it will display parent directory, that means the number of files will be displayed. So out of all these files, what is the required file to install the software? You can simply say that whichever is the highest value, that will be the useful one. So one is 22 MB, another one is 28.2 MB. That means these two can be used for installing the source code method. So that first you can right click on this first one, right click. Once you right click, it will display the options like open link in new tab, open link as, save link as, copy link address. Now you can click in this copy link address. Once you copy the link address, this is the copy link address, you have to paste in the Linux machine. First you need to log in as a root user and run the command. We get HTTPS, whatever the copied link is there now, you can right click or paste the link in the Linux machine. It will download the required source code package. So that means after the download happens or completed, it is better to move or copy the source code tar file, that means source code in the tar form. So therefore the source code tar file to default directory of Postgres installation. The default directory of Postgres installation would be usr PostgreSQL bin. So that is the default directory. Otherwise you can just leave it that wherever the software is there, no problem, but do not delete that untagged software in future, because this contains the linking files to the binaries. So that is why I am telling, before going to the software installation, first you need to copy the tar file to the default location of the software. Generally the default location is like usr PostgreSQL bin. Okay, so next, once download completed, by default we can give the command tar xvf. Xvf means it will unzip the, it will untar the file. Then change the directory to the above untar directory. That means with help of cd command we can enter into the software folder or directory. Before running the source code, you need to take care of few packages like gcc, zlib, readline. Otherwise, while installing the software, it will ask, hey, this readline is missing, GCC is missing, zlib is missing. Like that, it will throw errors. At that time also, you can install the softwares, no problem. But as a pre-check, we can go with minstall y GCC plus or GCC minstall y zlib plus or zlib star or zlib minstall y readline star or readline. You can use the required to proceed with the installation part. Okay, so coming to the next. So once you have done the all packages required, you are in the source code directory, that is source code software directory. In that, there is a file configure is there. You need to run this command .write/configure. To run Linux commands, just we want to .write/configure. But whereas in Windows, run as administrator, we can directly right click. But here in Linux, to run this command, .write/ is the running. After configure completed successfully, then you can give the make. After make also completed successfully, you can give the make install. Once make install also completed successfully, you can use again cd space contrib. There is a contrib folder is there, a directory is there. In that, once you enter into the contrib folder or directory, you can do the same steps, make install. This contrib contains some advanced features which are not defaultly installed by the configure or make install initially. So that to add advantage, we can enter into the contrib and we will make this make install. So this will install advanced features for the PostgreSQL software. Okay, so generally once this happens completed successfully, that means that the database binary is successfully installed. The next step is to initiate the data directory. The data directory in PostgreSQL, the default location is varlib PGSQL version number /data. So this is the default data directory. You can create before running the or initiating the initdb command. Initdb in the sense initializing the database. Before initializing the database, you need to create data directory. For that purpose, I am using mkdir-p varlib PGSQL 15 data. Once you install this directory, you can change the permissions for that particular directory. Ch ownership, Postgres, varlib PGSQL 15 data. chmod -r 0700. 0700 means except Postgres user, remaining users, there is no control on that files which are created in this data directory. That means even root user also not having that execute permissions on that data directory. So varlib PGSQL data. So after this check completes, if any error throws, that means if any by mistake user not available, then it will throw error. So if in that case, just you need to give the command user add Postgres. It will create Postgres user. Once the Postgres user completed, it will again you can check these two commands, ch1 and chmod. After that, you can initiate the database. Initiate the database in the sense initdb-d varlib PGSQL data. This initdb is a utility which is located in the bin folder. Okay, usr PGSQL bin folder is there. The default binaries directory PGSQL usr PGSQL version number bin, or default it can be represented like usr PGSQL bin. In that we have initdb, pg control, all the commands are there for starting and stopping. So in that initdb-d varlib PGSQL data, you can initiate the data directory. So then start the Postgres server using PostgreSQL command. Okay. So how to start and stop the PostgreSQL server? So run as Postgres user with below command pg_ctl-d varlib pgsql 15 data start. If you want to stop, you can use stop command. If you want to reload, if you use reload command, or for restart, you can use the restart. So this is the way how we are going to install PostgreSQL software using source code method. For the next episode, we can see the practical regarding the same session which I explained now.